Mr. Kevin Costner, one of my faves.
Yes, mine too. Really, really good fella. You know, he won for Dances with Wolves for directing and producing. But you know, I didn't visit Kevin at his magnificent beachfront property to talk about movies. He's got a new book that's all about adventure. So we talked about the wild adventure that's right in his own backyard, and that's fatherhood.
I'm going to shift to these because it's getting bright and starting to get blue here. So
Now we've got Kevin Costner. The glare's pretty bright with the Pacific Ocean right there. Kevin's living the good life as he and wife Christine are raising 3 young kids. Are you pretty hands-on? Are you a hands-on dad, hands-on?
yeah, well, we raise our kids. We both drive them to school in the morning, and when I'm here this morning, we're both in the car. We get their packs on, away they go. Chris is great about what they get to eat, because if it was me, they'd have chocolate. You know, they'd have what's simple, you know. Put some ribs in there. Chris going, no, that's not how we're going to do it.
How do you run after a 5-year-old? How do you keep up?
Yeah.
You said it was
I know. You just say, I got a candy bar. Get over here. You know, you don't have to chase them very far when you talk about chocolate. I go right out there for lobster.
His gorgeous spread is right outside of Santa Barbara.
Right around the corner, if you think it couldn't get better, it's a nude beach.
Shut up. Complete with a garden and a homemade gate for his wife.
I built this for her. I painted it. I actually ran out of paint. That's why they're still white.
I thought it was for effect.
Yeah, and I had too big of a brush, so I couldn't get into the white part. So if it looks artistic, it's just because I didn't have the stuff.
He's got plans for a larger house here. His latest project, a new illustrated novel, The Explorers Guild, Volume 1, with co-author John Baird.
What is safe to say is that there would be no Explorers Guild without John.
Oh.
Well, most people would assume would be that Kev would show up at the end, right? When it's coming off press, make sure his name's on there. That was not the deal at all. I mean, he was in there, he always made time for it, and he shaped it.
Expect to see the book make its way to the big screen. Turns out Kevin is big on fantasy adventure and is like a kid when he's at Disneyland.
I like Pirates of the Caribbean. Even to this day, when I go back, I keep reaching out of the boat, seeing if I can get my hands in the gold. Like that. There's usually a voice that says, "Get back, please. You need to get back. You get in the second row. Get back." The problem is you're a grown man reaching.
Look, if you can't be a big kid at Disneyland, where else can you be one, right? Well, you know what else is big? Kevin's yard. It's so huge that he hosts soccer games and practices in the afternoon with as many as 30 neighborhood kids ages 5 to 8. So that means Kevin Costner's a soccer dad.